Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're doing a video all about leggings that enhance those glutes. So I feel like this is kind of a recent trend in leggings to have these kind of curved booty seams that go like up and over the butt and enhance them without being like a total like booty contour, like a Gymshark flex. It almost kind of resembles a thong, but like not really. Some people think it does. I personally like it. So I believe this started with Balance Athletica around 2 years when the brand started. They immediately started making these leggings with these curved booty seams. These are a pair of the Balance Athletica Ascend pants. As you can see, they do have this kind of curved, tapered booty seam situation. These are the Ascend pants, and I will compare the other ones to these. I'm not sure if any leggings had that before. I hadn't seen any, but again, I don't see every pair of leggings that ever exists, so I don't really know. But if you compare that to brands like Lululemon, the seam between the body of the legging and the waistband is just a flat line. So sometimes it can make your booty look a little flat, a little droopy, things that we don't really look for in leggings. Or maybe you do, I don't know. I personally think, why not make your butt look the best as possible? Which is why on this channel we rate every pair of leggings on the booty scale, which tells you if a legging will enhance your booty, just kind of middle, doesn't really do much to help, doesn't really take away, or squishes the booty down. So again, we're talking about the curved booty seams. This is different than a booty contour like a Gymshark flex, which goes under the butt and is usually kind of prominent and kind of in your face. The curved booty seams kind of lift the butt instead of bringing it down, which sometimes I feel like the booty contour can do. And it's definitely a little more subtle. Today we have two brands of leggings. One brand is $30 and one brand is $50, but they're both much less than Balance, which is like $80. And they're both really nice and I am definitely a fan. So without further ado, let's start talking about it. So for many of you, this first brand won't come as a surprise if you follow me on Instagram. These are the Camo Fitness leggings. I actually talked about these in an Amazon video a while back, but at that point they only had animal prints, and now they have these beautiful solid colors. They have this beautiful light blue, they have a royal blue, a maroon purple, and they have black. So the brand is Kamo Fitness, but instead of a C camo, it's a K camo, and none of the prints are actually camouflage print. So my main critique of their animal print leggings were they just felt a little bit stiff to me. I felt like they could have a little more stretch to them, and they actually totally updated the fabrics, and these are much stretchier than the animal print ones. So like the Balance leggings, they do have a tapered seamless waistband at the top, kind of helps prevent any waistband gaping. They have a front seam and extended crotch gusset. They are a 26-inch inseam, so they're more of a 7/8 length on me. And of course, they have these signature curved booty seams. They come down, around, enhance the glutes. They're great for the booty. So these come in size extra small to extra large. I wear a size small, and I would say they're very true to size. They did update the animal print ones as well. I don't have the updated animal print ones, but they should be more stretchy like the solid colors. So the camo leggings are only $30, so they're definitely affordable. And they also just launched their new website. It's just camofitness.com. So they will still have leggings on Amazon, but they do not have their website. And it's been looking like they have more stock on their website as well. So if they don't have what you want on Amazon, they're also giving free 3 to 5 day shipping. So still reasonable shipping times. They did give me a code for their website as well. It's just Kathryn. It's not a discount code, it's just a support code. So if you do use it, let me know and I'll enter you in my monthly giveaway to give back, because I know that entering a code, especially if it doesn't give you a discount, is kind of a pain. So thank you if you choose to use it. As for this fabric, I would actually say it's very similar to the Balance Athletica Ascend pants. So the more purple ones are the Camo Fitness and the more maroon ones are the Balance ones. These have kind of been sitting in my closet for a while, so don't blame the animal hair on the leggings. But neither of them are very brushed. They're pretty stretchy, and they both remind me kind of like a Lululemon Luon. So they're not quite that sleek performance material. They're more like a Lululemon Luon if you've ever had that. It's kind of in between a brushed legging and a slick legging. It's not shiny, it's matte, but it also doesn't pill quite as easily as a brushed legging. It also doesn't collect quite as much lint as a brushed legging, but it's also not quite as soft, so just up to personal preference. But all right, so here are the camo leggings. I want to say they feel slightly softer than the Balance Ascend pants. They feel like they almost have a little bit of brushness to them. They don't look like they're very brushed. They hit at a really nice point on my waist, right above the belly button, and I didn't really have to like pull them up too much to get here, so they're definitely a true high rise. Also with this waistband, it does come down a little bit to provide a little bit of lower tummy control, which is always really nice. I think I've been seeing a lot more leggings doing that lately, and definitely like that trend of going down a little bit to give a little tummy control. No gaping in the waistband. I'm wearing a size small. I would definitely say true to size, but if you're in between, I would size up. They still feel like they could have a little bit more stretch. They're definitely more stretchy than the animal print ones, but I wouldn't say they're like the stretchiest leggings I've ever felt. Like I do feel a tiny bit of restriction when I bend my knees like this, so they're not like 100% like move anywhere type stretchy. So one thing about these leggings with the curved booty seams and these flattering waistbands is underwear doesn't really hide under them as easily. I don't know if you can see, I am wearing a seamless thong, but I feel like you can still kind of see some of the lines because the waistband goes so high, but my underwear goes like here. So I try to adjust the underwear to fit that, but still I definitely feel like this type of legging is a little bit harder to hide lines. I feel like the size fits me well. I don't feel like I'm getting any gathering or any camo or anything. Definitely giving these a high on the booty scale. These seams are just very flattering. They're just doing a lot for the glutes. These are a solid medium compression. The animal print ones felt like more of a high compression to me, so I feel like the addition of a little more stretch made them more of a medium compression. Definitely still a 7/8 length. I don't see this fabric being entirely sweat proof, but I do feel like they're pretty lightweight. I would say probably cellulite friendly. This fabric still is pretty thick, decently compressive, so definitely more than something super lightweight like a Lulu line. So yeah, for $30, I think these are an awesome option. They're really comfortable. I feel like with this tapered waistband, they stay up really well during my workouts. And if you haven't really been able to afford Balance, but you really wanted to try these curved booty seams, I think that this is a great option. And I'm definitely a huge fan of this color. I hope they release some more solid colors soon, or maybe some more fun prints. We'll see. And next, I think I'm most excited about these. So these are the new bare leggings from the brand Tier. I had never tried Tier before. Honestly, not a lot of their previous collections really enticed me a lot, but these, I saw them and I was like, okay, I need to try those. Brief interruption. So after I filmed this video, I was like, hey, let me just reach out to Tier and see if they offer any discount codes. And they gave us a discount code. The code is just CATH and it's for 10% off, so it helps you save a little bit of money. Again, if you use any of my codes, let me know and I'll enter you into the giveaway, but just thought I'd mention that. Oh, hello, Pinto. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled programming. And now that I have them, I have the full set in all 3 colors, and I literally keep reaching for them to wear them to the gym. They're really solid for performance, they're really comfortable, and I just feel like they're so flattering. They're definitely one of my favorite new activewear pieces I've had in a while. And that's saying a lot. I have a lot of activewear. They're flattering, they're good for performance. The bra is actually supportive. They're compressive, the colors are cute. I don't know where they go wrong. Not only do we have the super flattering curved booty seams, but you turn it around and look at that. Front seam, where is she? We don't have her here. So not only do you have the beauty of your glutes being flattered, you also have the luxury of not worrying about camel toe. They really got me on these. So they're a polyester spandex blend, and they do have a sleek performance material on the outside. It's not shiny, so it doesn't look cheap. It has held up really well to all of my workouts. I've worn these on leg days. I've worn my bands with them, and there's literally not a trace. Like, they're holding up really well. So not only do they have that nice performance material on the outside, but the inside is brushed, so it's super soft on you on the inside. So here's the outside. It's a nice, sleek performance material, but not cheap and shiny. And here's the inside that goes against your skin, and it is beautifully brushed and ultra soft. So the leggings come in sable, which is black. They come in Kindle, which at first I thought it was a nude, so I didn't think I would like it, but it's actually this really light, like taupe gray color, and I actually think it's very flattering and really good on a lot of skin tones. Definitely a unique neutral. You don't see this color a lot. And then you have Fire, which is a nice, beautiful true red. So the inseam on these is only about 24 to 25 inches, which it definitely felt like a true 7/8 on me. So if I were to change one thing, I'd make them full length because I just like full length leggings. And since I've been wearing these in like 100-degree heat during my workouts, I've been working out outside. I did get a little crotch sweat the other day. I didn't notice until I left the gym, like it wasn't super obvious, but these don't 100% hide sweat. But I think for a moderate amount of sweat, it doesn't show, but like I was probably sweating a lot more than I thought. Something kind of strange is I feel like the Tier logo is actually not centered on the leggings. Like if I put my finger on here and here, like it's actually just like kind of not really centered, I don't think. Maybe I'm being crazy. Let me know in the comments. Am I being crazy? I feel like no one will really notice unless they're nitpicking, but. So here are the Tier leggings. They're just so comfortable and so soft. I just love them so much. So you definitely have a couple of similar features to the camo leggings. Their waistband also comes down a little bit in the front, give a little lower tummy control. Seamless waistband, so it's not gonna cut into the muffin top. On these though, you don't have a front seam, so there's no risk for camo. You can pull them up. Sometimes with the no front seam leggings, if they're a little thin, they can kind of show outlines of the girls, you know? But I definitely feel like this fabric is thick enough that I haven't been having that as an issue. So I feel very comfortable wearing these. These I feel like I give more of a high compression. I feel really secure in them. I feel really held in, but at the same time, they're actually really stretchy. I have even less restriction than the camo leggings. I would say I don't really feel restricted in these at all. So they do a really good job of having a lot of hold to them, but being very stretchy at the same time, which is the perfect combination. And even though they're compressive, they're not squishing my butt down. They're so flattering on the booty. I just really can't get enough of these. I would give these the same cellulite friendly rating. They're definitely not going to be entirely cellulite proof, but because of their compression and slight thickness, I feel like they wouldn't show a ton of cellulite. In terms of sizing, I'm wearing my normal size small, and I feel like they fit really well. I don't have any extra fabric or any tightness in weird places, but if you are in between, I would size up just because they are very compressive. So I feel like sizing down, you would have like a little too much compression, might be a little too tight. This fabric is also super pill resistant. I've been loving it for my workouts. It hasn't felt too hot, even though it's like super hot where I am. So they're definitely not too hot for like a summer legging. Again, they do show a little bit of sweat. Solid high on the booty scale if we haven't already established that. But they are definitely a solid 7/8 length. So they'll definitely be good if you're on the shorter side, but if you're a tall girl, they're not gonna be a full length. So I apologize. So I actually like these more than my Balance leggings. I say they're a little more comparable to the OG pant, which I felt like the OG pant was very restrictive. These feel super stretchy, and I have not had an issue in any leg days, upper body days. They just are definitely super stretchy and very good for all types of workouts. So I'm a huge fan. They are $50, so I wouldn't put them in the affordable category. They're kind of more mid-range, but I would totally say they're worth it. I'm totally impressed with these. And this review is about leggings, but why not review the matching sports bra? It feels wrong to not mention it. So this is the Marvel bra, and usually I stray away from really thin, like spaghetti strap sports bras because they don't usually provide a lot of support, but somehow this provides support. I'm very picky about support too, so when I say it's supportive, it's supportive. So it just has these thin spaghetti straps that go back into a little T situation. I don't know what to call these. It has the Tier logo on the back. It has this cute mesh in the front. This set overall is very subtle, I would say. Like there aren't too many details, but I do like the little mesh. I'm wearing it in the other color right now, so if you couldn't tell. The band at the bottom is super thick and compressive. I think that could be uncomfortable for some people, but for me, it's actually not squishing me in any weird ways, and I just feel like very supported in it. I think I would give the bra a solid medium to high support. If you have a smaller chest, totally 100% a high support. So the elastic band here, it's pretty thick, but I definitely wouldn't say it's uncomfortable. It feels very secure, and I just like it. The actual bra part here is very compressive, and I just feel like it holds me in well. Something I will say, if you don't like really thick pads, these pads are like really thick. I don't know if you can totally tell how thick it is, but it's a solid like centimeter in thickness. I'll compare to like a cup pad like this. I don't know if you can really tell, but this one is like super thin. This one definitely has a lot more padding and a lot more thickness and structure. I didn't think I would like it, but it actually kind of contributes to the support, so I really don't mind. And I don't feel like it looks like I'm trying to wear like a push-up sports bra or anything. I'm really not getting any side boob spillage. I feel like it has a lot of good coverage. It's not too high on the neck, but you also kind of get like a little hint of cleavage. I wouldn't say it's like totally cleavage because it doesn't go like too low at all, but I do feel like it's very cute detailing up here. In the back comes in, so it leaves your arms very free. I would say, since I've worn this a couple times now, it's totally fine while I'm at the gym, but if I come home and I don't take the sports bra off right away and I like sit down to work for an hour, the straps do tend to dig into my traps here. So if you have that issue with sports bras a lot, these will dig into your traps a little bit. So I just try to change as soon as I come home from the gym so I don't have to deal with that, because it's really only an issue when I'm like sitting down and I'm like, hey, I've been wearing this bra for a while. Kind of hurts. I'm wearing a size small in the bra. I think it's very true to size. If you're in between, I would size up, but I don't think I would size up for anyone else. And yeah, I love this set together. I love the bra. I love the leggings. I just was really impressed. So that is it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on curved booty seams. Both of the leggings I feel like have really great qualities and are super flattering, and I'm definitely a fan of both. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!